Hello, and welcome back to the Weird Around Illinois podcast. Today, we're going to talk a little bit more about Dogman, and specifically the conspiracy related to Dogman, if there is one. We brought up in our first Dogman podcast in Elk Grove Village how the stories that led us to investigate the Dogman of Elk Grove Village were completely removed from the internet. And that struck me as odd. And as we started hearing from more people who visited our website and podcast and started looking at other people researching Dogman, we started to realize that this could go deeper than just a couple of missing websites. So we thought we should talk about it and see if maybe there's some fire behind this smoke.
So, one of the theories that people have is the reason for Dogman being in existence is it could be from the government, possibly like creating a Dogman for the military, apparently.
Some sort of genetic experiment, like a super soldier or something?
Yeah, and the government could be trying to hide it, and maybe some were let out by accident.
And also a secret experiment gone wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an interesting theory. There are a couple holes in it that I see.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're creating a super soldier, wouldn't you want a super soldier who could use high-tech weapons and, carry a rifle, that kind of thing?
Your first choice wouldn't be like maybe like a wolf or a dog. That wouldn't be your first choice. You choose something way better.
Yeah.
And, another thing is there's a lot of, ancient theories about Dogman. And this theory wouldn't make any sense because in ancient times they didn't have technology to make a Dogman or alter DNA.
Good point.
That wouldn't work.
Now, I have heard kind of the hybrid theory of that. I've heard that Dogmen have existed since the times of ancient Egypt, but the army, heard about the Dogman sightings and went and collected specimens or, captured a Dogman or took DNA from a Dogman or something to do exactly what you were talking about, to create some sort of super soldier. Or if not a super soldier, to just kind of create or add certain tributes of the Dogman to existing soldiers.
And then there's also a theory that people have. They could be, I'm not really gonna go into this, but they could be like angels. It could be like religious. I'm not really gonna go into it, but
I've heard the opposite. I've heard they could be demons.
Oh, really?
And we've already talked about the possibility of them being the hellhounds that guard cemeteries.
Only hellhounds are normally meant to have 3 heads and use their 4 paws.
Mm-hmm.
Dogman, yeah, he's standing up, so I don't think it would be a hellhound.
If we were to accept that someone is removing information about Dogman from the internet, if it weren't the government, who else would have a reason to do that?
Well, there could be a couple possibilities. I mean, you guys probably saw a lot of them before. There's moderation that gets rid of things for very dumb reasons at times. It could be anything, really.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I guess that's a possibility. And, the other possibility is the person who posted it might have just not liked the attention they were getting and retracted it themselves.
Yeah, that also could be one.
Yeah, it very well could be, because a lot of people feel that's very personal, so they don't want to just leave it out in public, because then people are gonna mock it and whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this one because I've never been the government conspiracy guy. I've always kind of felt like, hey, I pay my taxes, they pave my roads, it's a good deal. I don't care about the government. But on the other hand, I can understand why some people see something like this and immediately think, okay, who has both the motive and the power to remove something from the internet? Like, and obviously they didn't remove Dogman from the internet. We're still here. And, you know, there's 1,000 other YouTube videos about Dogman. So it seems like select ones were pulled down. Well, thanks for listening, and hope to hear from you in the comments section. And please continue to follow and like and show your support for us in the future. Thanks.